Hello and welcome back to the farm, and as the title suggests, we have some new equipment on the yard. Now, just a recap of what happened in the last time I was on the farm, or in the last video, that would have been on the channel. I live streamed myself finally doing the January harvest. Kind of hit a block where I wasn't doing it and I wasn't streaming, I wasn't on the farm, and I was like, I'll get it done quickly. I'll harvest and then I'll sell. And I got a bit of money. We had 23 grand, which is a good amount of money. And I decided I need to get some new stuff, or I need to pick up something that'll help things out. And after spending a bit of time going back and forward, I have done that. Now, the biggest thing is I took out a loan of 50,000. But with that, and selling some stuff, I now have some better equipment, I should say. The first big thing we have, I have to zoom out here. So, as always, we have our yards space here. We have field 62, we have 25, we have 29, and now we have 123. If you've watched any of the videos, 123, I always drive through it. If I drive up along the main road here and like that, 123 is just a grass field. It's not a field. It's just the 122nd thing you could buy on this map. For some reason, you can buy this little space here. There is nothing there as far as I'm aware. It was cheap. It was about 31 grand. Just under 32,000. It's a nice big space. I drive past it all the time. It is probably a bit smaller than 62, but it's a lot more of a good shape. Now, that said, there are a couple of things with it. One, I'll have to go up and turn it into a field. Two, there is a tree that's kind of in the way, so that means I might have to get some equipment to cut it down and get rid of this stump. Not too bad. Apart from that, we do have some other equipment, but that's the big thing. I was looking to get another field, and you know, to take on a loan isn't too bad. I was thinking, should I take 100 grand and get a big field as big as I can get, or maybe take 120 and grab a couple of small fields if I could. There's a couple that go around for like 40 something. And then I randomly clicked that and it popped up, and that's not too bad. Like, this here is 37 grand, and that's 31, and I can do a lot more there than I could there. When you compare it to then like 30, field 30 is 40,000. So I've kind of got a little bargain there, which I'm very happy with. But let's talk about other stuff. As always, in our little shed here, we have our little tiger car. Still love that thing. We'll start with the back actually. So yeah, we've got a little tiger car there, which I use for the bales and stuff. And over here we have obviously our little yard. I need to put some water and straw into this, but I'll get to that later. We have some stuff to sell off, and as you can see, we now have a little skid steer. I was picking the stuff up with a front loader on the tractor, and to get the tractor in here and to line it up and back out and everything, it was a bit of a nightmare. As well as that, the thing kept on tipping forward. The tractor, that is, whenever I was picking stuff up, and I was like, why the hell is it going forward? This thing should... I have a weight on the front of the tractor, and then adding 500 litres onto the tractor and lifting it up. The tractor's light. Of course it was going to go forward. So anytime I lifted something up, it was kind of tipping forward. So I've decided to get this. Now, a lot of the equipment I got is leased. There's only one thing I've bought, and I'm going to show it next. But that is leased. The pallet is leased, and we have the mod in that you lease until you buy. It's going to take a lot of work to make sure I don't lose a lot of money, because some stuff is expensive. The fork cost me something like 40 a day. I have a bucket as well, which you might have seen when I was doing the intro. That's 40 as well, I believe. So they're not too bad. And they're only 800 altogether. I could buy them outright, but I'd rather just lease them and build up a bit of money. This little skid steer was the cheapest little mod one I could find. It's not actually bad. I did a bit of testing with different forklifts and stuff, and that lifts up down no problem. And like I said, it's only going to be in this little area, so it's quite good. The next thing I bought, this is the thing I bought outright, is a new harvester. I sold the other harvester. It was a good harvester. I think the two of them hold the same capacity, but Jesus help me, that other one annoyed the hell out of me. It did a job. It did the job very well. But when it came to the bloody arm that comes out, no matter the size of the trailer, it kept on catching. Now, I spent a bit of time leasing a load of trailers that were roughly the size of the one I have, a bit smaller. And it kept on catching on them as if it's got some invisible bloody barrier popping down. At least a couple of harvesters. And this is the one I've decided to go with. It's got a capacity of 5,200 litres, which I believe is the same as the other one I had. And this one, I kind of like a bit more. As for the attachments, these are the ones from the other one. I still have them. I tested. This thing will work with them no problem. So, it's why I was more inclined to get rid of it. If I had to get new corn header and a new just harvester here like this, I mightn't have changed and just gotten a lower, smaller trailer and suffer through it. But the fact that that can connect up to them no problem, yeah, and they work. I've turned them on. Everything works. So that is the little bit of, that's the major buy, along with the new field we have, the new grass area I have to turn into a field. As for other stuff we've bought, as always, this little water tanker, which I've had for a while, is on the lease. I use it just for there. I get water there and I put it to the water plant thing there. That'll have to get looked at in a minute. Well, the water will have to be done in a minute. We'll scoot down here. Ooh, got stuck. Getting stuck again. God damn it, Jesus. Down here, there's my trailer. Same trailer I've always had. It is huge, heavy, and can do a good bit of job. It does the job. Blech. Messing up my tongue here. I now also don't have a little forage trailer. It's a mod. It's cheap. It costs like 3,400 to buy outright. It costs something like 300 to rent. It's not a huge capacity, but it'll do. It really will. I've got enough bales, I think. I need to start putting stuff into there for silage and stuff for when I get cows. I've got grass bales for sheep, which I should have enough of. And even if I don't, I can cut grass and then come along in this and pick it up. And then just drop it straight into the sheep if I run out of bales. But that's that. A nice little handy thing. Again, cheap. I have to keep stuff within a budget. Obviously, there's nothing else here. There's the bucket for our little skid steer, so that's there. Where's Frederick? Frederick's around here somewhere. He was here. There he is. We'll say hi to Frederick quickly. Ooh. Hello. You keeping everyone good? Yeah, good. Still doesn't do the cock-a-doodle-doo at like 6 o'clock. It's me being busy. Still waiting on eggs to actually spawn in an okay rate. And over here we'll have a couple more things. Over here, I've got my tractor and I've got a animal trailer which I'm leasing. I'm gonna go pick up sheep. I have money for it. I still have money from the loan. I'm gonna go pick up 10 sheep. This thing holds 10 sheep, so you know, worthwhile. Gonna go pick up 10 baby sheep, lamb, whatever you want to call them. Bring them back here, throw them in there, and be happy about it. Other stuff, we still have our same sprayer, which is fine. I've changed my cultivator. So reading up on it, the way stuff works in this game, I'm actually going to press this button. How it works is cultivators, disc harrows, and power harrows, they all can kind of do the same thing. What they do though is the cultivator, like the plow, subsoil, and spaders, picks up bigger stones, and how it works is you pick up bigger stones, you have less weeds. This carrot on the power harvers, you don't pick up stones, you get more weeds at a quicker rate. They grow quicker. I don't have weeds turned on. I don't have stones turned on. That thing is 8 meters. That thing will do the job for most of the stuff, I'm hoping. I gave it a little test out again. I copy saved the game, bought a load of stuff, drove up and down my field. It does the job. So yeah, I'm happy. It's quite nice. It's a pack, I think. Show it off, actually. Yeah, so it's a little pack. You get like a little small one, which is 3 meters, 5 meters, and then 8 meters. My tractor's 140. This thing says 120. Like 8 meters for a cultivator, and it's so goddamn nice. So yeah, definitely decided to take that. There is something I need to worry about, and I'll get there in a second. Baler and our little seeder are the same, and this is the thing I'm kind of worrying about. I have a planter. I'm going to start doing corn, sunflower, all that jazz. That's where my worry is. Will the cultivator, power shallow cultivator thing, it cultivates the field, but does it cultivate it enough for a planter to work? One thing I didn't test out because I didn't think of it until I started. Just before I started, it popped into my head. If I was to take this and go onto the field, it does change the way the field looks. The thing it doesn't do is press U. I don't get the blue of a cultivated field. I get more of a brown like that, like, you know, it's a field ready to be put anything on it. It's not harvested, it's not cultivated, it's just what would be the proper there isn't even a colour, it's just ground. Come along and do what you want with it, which makes me think it should be okay. You know, it's the same, like, if I just jump back here. Okay, you're not a... Right, hold on, sorry. Get rid of you. I have to try and find what I was on about. Grass. You can kind of guess what I'm trying to say. If I go over that now, it's going to appear brown like this. It's not growing, it's not toil, it's not ploughed, it's not even withered. It's just ready for use. So I'm hoping it's fine for the planter, because if I can start getting corn, I need to start harvesting and selling instead of trying to build up a huge amount of stuff to sell, because I can't do that again. My plan was to build up a lot of reserves of soybeans and then sell them off, but now that I have another field and I've spent a bit of money, I need to pick stuff up and sell it. Now that said, 29 I'm still going to throw soybeans on, 25 is still going to be grass, 120, 123, I can't remember the number. It's kind of a big one, so I might change that around all the time. Maybe I'll put wheat on it, maybe I'll put corn on it, maybe I'll put sunflowers, barley, you know, I'll figure it out. 62, same thing. I'm gonna chop and change. I am gonna, if I can put corn on it now, I'm gonna throw corn, sunflower seeds, and start getting some of them in. 29 and 62 have straw on it. Perfect use for my new little forage harvester thing. Is to come up and I'm gonna get the straw off and just, I think I could sell it. I don't know if I could sell it for a lot, but maybe I could sell it. Or put it into the silo for later. That is the plan for myself going forward. In terms of other stuff, there's a couple of fields I would have liked to have bought. I was looking at 42, but like, I was thinking of taking out 100 grand to get stuff, but I had 100 grand from selling stuff and selling vehicles, and taking a 50 1,000 loan, and I kind of like what I have now. This field is not a bad size for what I want to do. It's not huge. Like I said, it's like 62. 62 is an awkward shape. This won't be an awkward shape. Well, I have to make it. I'll try not to have it such an awkward shape. So that is what is happening. As for myself, like I said, I need to go pick up some animals. And one thing is, why are you green? When did I last use you? I didn't cut grass with you. Why are you green? I don't know. I don't know why it's green. It should be brown for the... because I've cultivated and stuff. I haven't done grass in a bit. But okay. So, animal dealer. Let us find the animal dealer. It's all the way up here. So, we're going to have to go take a little drive through town. Like I said, we're going to be grabbing some 10 sheep. 10 sheep. So yeah, that is what we'll do for now. The little episode just to kind of say what's happened in between a couple of streams and to catch everyone up with what's happened. My plan going forward is to, as I said, make a bit of money, pick stuff up, sell it. I have, as I said, my little back garden thing is now producing just melons because they go for a good price no matter the time of the year. It doesn't require a lot. It requires straw and water. I have plenty of straw bales up in the loft. Water's just beside it. If I need more straw, I can just, if I notice I'm running out of straw, I can go ahead and plant something with straw, do the next harvest, throw some on it, and I'm good. I think fields... don't think I've actually taken anything off fields 29 that gave me straw that I've actually harvested. Normally I just don't bother chopping it or doing the straw swat, but it's up there now. But if that gives me 2-3 bales, well, it'll give me more than 2-3 bales. If it was to give me 10 bales for the small fields, that could easily do the stuff for a long time. Again, I've got plenty of bales, so if I know I'm low, I can work on getting more. As well as that, the grass, that's a bit of an issue, but that's why I'm keeping field 25 as a grass field. It's just too small. Too small for anything. I put sorghum on it, I got it off, and it was about 4,000 litres, and that's done my chickens. I haven't even had to go near it. And frankly, if I need to, I can again put sorghum on it, do a harvest, change it back to grass, build up a good pile of silage and stuff like that, because I will need that in the future for cows and stuff. Wow, you are bumpy. Right, now the animal dealer is, I believe, over there, kind of near our field. So actually, while we're up here, I'll have a quick jump over to the field and show you what it's like. Yeah, there's the animal dealer's thing. So what we'll do is we'll stop here, and I'll come and show you the new field, which you might have seen already. This is it here. So, oh god, wasn't expecting that. So this is it. As you can see, it's not too bad. This is the tree that I'm looking at. I can cut that down, maybe sell it. I'm pretty sure I can lease the stuff to do that. Obviously a bit of an issue here with the dip, but maybe I just avoid that altogether. Just come around here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's a good sized field. It is quite good, and obviously I'm not going to go up on the hill. I don't even think I can go on the hill. Nah, I don't think I can. Yeah, so this is still counted as mine. But there's no point in trying to put stuff up. But the hill is a good, you know, this is where I should do a line. And, you know, down here, not too close to the water, so I don't have to worry about that. Like the other field across from it, give myself a bit of space. I mean, it's right there on the road. There's the little road there. It's a perfect little shape. Now this is actually something I didn't notice. It's a bit of a worry, but I could probably spend a bit of money to terraform that. And then obviously I've got this field here. So it is quite perfect. In fact, I could actually just terraform that and turn them into one big field. And then I've got a big field. I don't like to do stuff like that, but that's actually not a bad idea. Because then the field is huge. It's actually quite a nice field. Actually, that's a good idea. See, coming up here and having a look at it and going, what could I do? Anyway, let's grab us some sheepy. Now, I've actually never picked up animals like this, so it's going to do that. I'm going to pick up some of the cheap sheep. We'll get 2 of you. Oh, how many sheep are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell you what, we'll get 3 of you. 3 of you. We'll get 2 of you. 2 of you. And 2 of you. And then I have space for 1 more. Grab another one of you. Alright, so 10 sheep. Or 10 lambs. Whichever way you want to look at it. There they are. I have to bring them back to their new home. Wait, we'll go this way. Try not to kill the sheep. Try not to kill. Well, I don't care about the people. The AI in this town is a load of enter swear word of your choice. I need to stop swearing in my videos, but I can't help it. It's so natural for me, which is terrible to say. But yeah, look at our little sheepies. They're going that way. Bit of a wobble there. Yeah. But yeah, I finally have my sheep. I've gone on about them since the start of bloody time. We can put up a bit of speed. So now I've got sheep. I've got my what you call them? Got me chickens. I have my little water garden. Water garden? That doesn't make sense. My my brain's gone dead. My little vegetable garden. I have 3 nice sources of income. How fast these things produce wool, I have no idea. Who bloody knows? Once they're able to breed and stuff like that and they start producing more sheep, I think I can only have like 50 sheep in the pen. So once it starts to get up into the 40 range, I'm going to start selling sheep. Selling the oldest because make the money. Think maybe, I don't know if you can do that with chicken. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, still quite happy. I've got a bit of cash. I've kept some money because again, every time there's a new day, I'm gonna lose money. And I want to have kind of a stockpile to keep me good. So that is why I've still got 17 grand and I'm not just returning that to the bank, because I know once I go into January 2, I'm probably going to lose about, I'm going to say 6 grand. And if that's the case, that's Gonna be a bit of a struggle. Come on. I don't know why it's got the green from the grass. I haven't been near grass in a while. I've driven over grass. Didn't think that was a thing. Right, we'll get the sheep into their new pen. We'll grab a couple of bales and head back to... Well, that'll be actually the end of it. Me, I'll head back to wondering how the hell am I going to do this. We'll return the trailer. I don't need this for any longer. Right. Can't wait to have cows. Can't wait to have... I want more stuff on this farm. Right. How the hell do I get them in here? That is hooked up, isn't it? I wonder if I just pull in here. Right, open animal dialogue. Oh. Yes. Hey. Okay, 100 sheep. Holy crap. Okay, well, when I get to about 90 sheep, that's when I'll start selling off the other ones. You become nice, tasty sheep chops, because you wouldn't be a lamb anymore. Right, let's back up. Stop that there. We'll come and close the gate. Jump over the gate. I'm just going to run and jump over this. We'll grab a couple of bales from here. Right, if I'm correct, I don't know if I can. Oh, How do I access this again? Ah, here we go. No, I don't want that much, Jesus. Give me 2. Give me 2. Okay, I think I need to actually have something. I just won't drop them down. It's fine. Just kind of hoping it would just drop them on the ground. So, okay. Hey, give me my bloody bales. Oh. Okay. And there's my bloody bales. Right. I didn't think... Okay. I don't know why they were put there. Throw you. Oh, God. No, you close. I want you. Oop. Oh. Yeah, see, this is what I love about this. I can just pick these up. No. I'll take these 4. This is literally what I do when I'm doing bales in the yard or in the fields, only I'm a bit more precise because I generally have to pick up about 50 or 20 of them. Alright, let's go. That's why I love this little thing, though. Okay, I didn't realize they pop up there. Nice little horn on it. So yeah, I'm happy. I've got better equipment. I have to jump out. Oh, hitting the wrong buttons. I'm actually in the wrong door. Again, another reason to love this thing. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Why do I have grass? Oh, they do take grass. What was I thinking? They don't take hay. There, 2,126 litres of food. I don't know how long that's going to last them. I assume they'll go through that quicker than the damn chickens go through the sorghum, which was at like 4,000 litres and... Just give me a second. Oop. And it's still at 3,700. Jesus, and I've been doing this for... in game time a couple of months, and I've had chickens a long time. Whee. I do like this little thing. It's so handy for just doing stuff. I'm actually going to leave it here because I'm going to have to come out and get those in a bit. But that's not what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to park this up here. Turn off the engine. And we'll say bye-bye. Let me just close these doors. Let me go here and we'll check on our animals. So in terms of chickens, I've got plenty. You can tell some of them are at different ages because I've picked them up differently. You know, halfway to puberty and all that stuff. Productivity is up. Pieces of eggs. Doesn't actually say. Don't know why it does that. I am getting eggs off them. It just doesn't seem to be anything. They're wow. Okay. They take a lot of grass for 10 sheep. They do. They take hay and alfalfa. Straw. They don't take straw. That's what I was thinking. There was a discussion in the black sheep modding thing where a guy was complaining about them not taking stuff, but he was trying to give them straw, and I was wondering what the hell. They take hay, grass, and alfalfa. That's fine. Okay. Well, 2,000 litres only got there. So we'll say there. So that's a fifth. 10,000 litres of grass? Ah, come on, you guys cannot go through that quickly. Yeah, man. Oh, let's go have a look. I feel like I've got Frederick, I wish I could get a ram. If that made sense. And just have like King Ram somewhere. What do you think? Yeah, good idea. It's nice having sheep. I'm so giddy. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez, big pen. Anyway, getting off the beaten topic, I guess. So yeah, thanks for this little jaunt along with me. We are finished for a bit now. I will just run over here as I always do. Yes, to you too, Frederick. Yeah, so that's just kind of an update on the equipment we have. You were along with me while I got sheep, which is nice. So that's it. Going forward, like I said, I need to get the straw off the fields. I need to do some mowing and get the grass up, especially now if they're going to use up so much grass. That ticking sound is a bloody sheep. I don't know why. So yeah, to get the straw off the fields, mow the grass, get the grass off the fields. I need to test out the I want to say cultivator, but it's a shallow cultivator, so either way, cultivator, whatever. I need to test to see if that works with the planter, and I need to then go up and turn field 123 into a field, and I think maybe the best thing is to turn it into a large field. Combined with, what the fuck is the field up there? It's 25, 29, 29. Yeah, combined it with field 29. Because then I could just count that as field 29. That's actually not a bad idea. It really isn't. Then that would be my largest field. And I could produce a good bit of crop off of that. My issue is I'd have to cut the tree, which I have to do anyway. And maybe do a bit of terraforming to smooth out that little bump. Just raise the ground a bit or lower it. Stuff to look forward to doing. Something I'll do a bit in creative. Well, not creative, but in a copy paste save game, so I can mess around, and if I make mistakes I can just back out, back in. Till next time though, take care and have a good day, and wherever Frederick is, I'm sure he wants to say goodbye, but he's buggered off. There he is. We're gonna say goodbye. You say bye bye? Say bye bye? No. I'm talking to him like I talk to my children. Jesus, what am I doing? Anyway, see ya.